And in this next one, Austen Lane taking on Mario Pinto in the heavyweight division. And UFC debut for Mario Pinto coming off the Contender Series. He is undefeated. He's young. He's looking good. 26 years old as a heavyweight. So definitely has a lot of room to grow. And we'll see if he's going to have to take some lumps early or he's just that much of a phenom. But Austen Lane, 37, and the guy's been around, in this UFC Dana White Contender Series level competition for years now, and he's definitely gotten way better. You have to give him credit. He's not the greatest world beater in the world, but the guy has won 4 of the last 5 rounds he's had in the UFC pretty dominantly. And even though he got knocked out versus Gennady Diniz, he won the first round with his wrestling, and then he was able to win all 3 rounds in his last fight to get his first UFC win over Rebellis de Spain. And let's see if he can beat another prospect here with Mario Pinto. But Pinto's already fought Austen Lane, maybe not the exact same style, because he fought Kazim Arias, who's very short and compact, but a very good wrestler. And he was able to keep that fight standing for the most part. And then he fought a 6'10", 6'9", 6'10" ADCC champion or high level ADCC Jiu Jitsu guy. And there were some scrambles on the ground there where his opponent was pulling guard and just being really wild. But eventually Pinto was able to navigate that too and not get submitted or get sucked into it being controlled on the ground or anything like that. And in the stand-up, Pinto is very, I don't want to say nonchalant, but he doesn't throw a lot of volume all the time. It's just a lot of just jabbing and kind of keeping the distance. And then when he goes, and he'll explode and he can get these knockout wins, look dangerous. Nice left hook knockout in his last fight, which if you look at Austen Lane's last 2 knockout losses, both left hooks. So Pinto left hook knockout his last fight. Austen Lane been knocked out with the left hook twice recently. I think you see the play there with the UFC wanting Pinto to maybe make that 3. But Lane, he's very tall, a former football player, so he's athletic. He moves well for his size, and he's looking to keep you on the outside, kind of do nothing, which with Rebellis de Spain, we saw a ton of just staring in the mirror and nothing going on at distance. But I think Pinto, if he just ups the aggression even a little bit on the feet, he should be able to defend the takedowns or at least get back up. I don't see Lane having that success he did against a pure kickboxer like Diniz, just holding down Pinto. I've seen Pinto deal with this style in the past. And on the feet, I just don't trust Lane's durability. I think he's maybe not a horrendous striker, but his defense isn't good and his chin is bad. So at heavyweight division, you can't trust that whatsoever. And even though Pinto's kind of a low volume guy that I think could end up having quite a few UFC decisions, I think he's going to get a finish here. First, second round. I just think he'll be able to shut down Lane's main game, which is the wrestling. Even though I think Austen Lane could give issues to other heavyweights, I think this is going to be a tough one for him. So Mario Pinto, I think, wins this one inside the distance.